Ciao a tutti, welcome to Chamba Academy, where your study abroad dreams can become a reality. So in today's video, I am going to be talking about the MAECI scholarship. As you all know, the MAECI scholarship is currently open and the deadline for applications is the 26th of March, so just a few days from now. So if you are planning to apply for the Italian Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation scholarship, your motivation letter can make or break your application. So in today's video, I am going to show you exactly how to structure your motivation letter, what questions you should address in your motivation letter, as well as how you can align your story with what the scholarship panel is looking for. Okay, so let's get right into the video. Beforehand, you need to understand what is the goal, what is the objective of the MAECI scholarship. It's not just to fund your education here in Italy. So they are literally investing in academic excellency, international cooperation, cultural exchange, as well as future impact from the students that are awarded this type of scholarship. So now that we have gotten a grasp of what they are investing in, let's get right into how you can structure your motivation letter to stand out. First and foremost, you are supposed to answer one very important question, which is, why should Italy invest in you? If you understand this question, you are able to then structure your motivation letter to address this particular question. Okay. Now, the first thing that you have to do, firstly, I've read a few motivation letters that they are not quite cohesive and they don't really reflect the objectives or the mission of the scholarship. So, and even just how you structure your paragraphs, it's really important. It can help you stand out if your letter is cohesive. So in the opening paragraph, you have to make sure that it is a strong opening. And how do you do this? Firstly, you need to state what you are applying for. So that is the Italian government scholarship. I am trying to express my interest, or I'm expressing my interest in applying for the Italian Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation scholarship. Then you put the MAECI, which is the abbreviation, in brackets. Okay? And then you have to mention your admission. So if you have already gotten admission to a particular university, you have to then, in that first paragraph, highlight that, I'm applying for the MAECI scholarship to pursue studies maybe at the University of Padova, to pursue a master's degree, for example, in, let's say, data science at the University of Padova. Okay, for those who haven't yet received their admission letters but they are interested in applying for this scholarship, because it's not mandatory to have the admission letter to apply for this scholarship. For those who are still waiting a response from the admissions committee, I would recommend that you select one particular program that you are interested in at a particular university, and then from there on you can, so I am planning to study this and that at the university. I'm applying for this scholarship to study a program at this particular university, or to study a program in this particular field. Okay, and then you also need to highlight your academic and professional experience or strengths, rather, your skill set. So I'm not saying in that first paragraph you should start talking about your bachelor's degree, graduated with what. You can just summarize, oh, I have a strong foundation in maybe engineering and practical experience in this, that you highlight the particular skill sets that you have gained either in your studies or during your work experience. This should be about 6 lines at the most. The first paragraph should be 4 to 6 lines at the most. And then you move on to your second paragraph. Your second paragraph should include your academic background and why this particular field you are trying to get into for your master's, for example, or a PhD, for example. What did you study? And what skills or knowledge did you gain? And why are you pursuing this particular field? So for example, the first question, what did you study? You can say, oh, I hold a bachelor's degree in biotechnology, and during my studies I attained this overall GPA, for example. Because when you highlight your academic achievements, it aligns with the scholarship goal, which is, it's a merit-based scholarship. It's not a need-based scholarship. So you should attain a certain level of qualification, and within, like, you should have a certain level of merit to be able to apply for that scholarship for status. And you can also connect what you have studied to what you intend to study and why you want to further your education. Then connect that to the scholarship. So one of the objectives of the scholarship, it can be technology, it can be research, sustainability, innovation. So you highlight that. And then your skill sets and why you want to pursue a master's in particular, or a PhD, or a research program. Then thirdly, your third paragraph should now highlight your professional experience and achievements in general. So if you got any awards, you worked on any internships, any projects, any leadership roles that you occupied, you then put them in this paragraph, and you show practical application of your knowledge in this aspect, as well as highlight measurable impact. So the results that you got from this particular work experience, and how that is going to translate into your studies here in Italy, and how it translates into the objectives of the scholarship. So we all know that the education system in Italy, it's quite rigorous. So if you have achieved certain awards, or you have worked on certain impact-led projects, it can translate into academics, like, oh, for example, I'm a team player, or I had this problem during my work experience and I addressed it like this, or my results show this, and that. And then you translate that into how it's going to, those skills are going to be helpful in your studies in a new environment. Then the fourth paragraph is why Italy, and why this university in particular. You can't just dream of a university or a country and say, oh, I'm going to go to study in this particular place. You need to link your goals to Italy's strengths, such as innovation, engineering, research. Show that you understand the program that you're going to study and what it has to offer, and why in particular you have chosen that particular program or that particular university. this question, like why Italy, it's not only in your motivation letter that it's going to show up, but also in your interview for the scholarship. And then the fifth paragraph, the final paragraph, should show your future goals and impacts. Like, what is it that you're going to do, after your master's program? How will you contribute to your country, and how does this connect to global cooperation? Remember the 4 objectives that I had mentioned earlier, being academic excellency, international cooperation, cultural exchange, and future impact. So in this particular paragraph, this is where you set yourself apart. You are not just coming here to study, but you have a vision, you have a goal for yourself. And in summary, these are the questions that you should answer in your motivation letter. So first and foremost, what are you planning to study and why? You have to be specific, connected to real world problems, and what is your academic and professional background as well. In the second paragraph, you need to show progression, you need to show consistency. And then the third paragraph is, why are you the right candidate? It's not just, oh no, this scholarship, if I'm granted this scholarship, it's going to help me financially. I don't have to worry about finances. Oh yes, you don't have to worry about finances if you get this scholarship, but what is it that makes you the right candidate? You have to highlight your achievements, not just responsibilities. You have to show why they should invest in you. Remember, the first question that I mentioned is that for you to be able to write an effective motivation letter, you need to answer, why should Italy invest in you? And for the fourth paragraph, what will you do during and after your master's? You have to focus on impact, you have to focus on innovation, sustainability, and why study in Italy. Finally, you mention whatever background research you've done about Italy, like the quality of education, the research, the international exposure that comes with studying in such a rigorous environment, and how you will handle the language barrier as well. So you have to show adaptability and willingness to learn in your motivation letter. And that's really it. I hope this video will help you to be able to structure a cohesive motivation letter. I will see you next time in the next video, where I will be talking about the actual application process. Thank you for your time. Bye bye.